Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to the qualifiers for Alliance Tournament 10. Michael Bolton III here with Lazarus Tellraven. We have a great match here for you. We have Capital Punishment Dot versus Suddenly Spaceships. Why don't you give us the teams here, Laz?
All right, Capital Punishment starts out with 3 Talos, 1 Scimitar, 1 Merlin. And on to Suddenly Spaceships, you have Vindicator, Cyclone, Scimitar, Harpy, and 2 Merlins. What's interesting to see is this Vindicator is going to be shield tanked. Both these setups are going to be shield tanked. The Vindicator is a great ship. We've seen it a few times yesterday. Talos, we saw a few times yesterday, but Talos didn't really fare too well. It's going to be interesting what happens as the match starts off.
How do you feel about Shield Taloses?
Uh, they don't have enough buffer to stand up to this DPS, and this Vindicator you see is just melting to the blasters. I think that Suddenly Spaceship's expected to be going up against a different setup. As you see, one Talos, the first Talos just died. So you have 2 Talos left and the Vindicator bleeding armor.
This is like 2 people met in an alley and just decided they were going to punch each other in the face until one of them fell unconscious.
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. These Taloses maybe had a large shield extender with shield extender rigs for buffer, but it's just not enough to stand up against the Cyclone and the Vindicator. The Vindicator has 8 slots, 8 turrets. It gets a 37.5% bonus to the turret damage, and the web has a 9% web. So I mean, it's.
I'll tell you what. There's another Talos about to go down. The logistics pilot here repped that Vindicator so well. It was down to about 10% shield, and it clawed it back up. I think that clawing may have just won the team the match. This is a great match. I love both these teams.
Yeah, I think what you definitely saw at the beginning was it took a while for that Scimitar to finally get a lock on that Vindicator, but once it did, it just was able to save it. But I really thought that Vindy might have gone down from the 3 Neutron Blaster Talos. Like I said, the Talos doesn't have the buffer to do the job that it does shield tanked.
Yeah, with only Merlin and a Scimitar left, I think it's very difficult for the Capital Punishment team to make their way back into the match. But I will tell you what, these are the kind of teams I like. These guys have massive cojones, showing up with just max DPS teams, going in, duking it out. Might not be the most subtle thing you've seen in even online. There's no sort of spying going on here. This is just, we're going to show up, and we're going to bring a baseball bat covered in barbed wire. We're going to slam it into the other team as hard as we can. And one team just swung their bat a little bit quicker. Scimitar about to go down.
Only thing left on their team after the Scimitar is down is the Merlin. I really think that Suddenly Spaceships team thought they were going to be going up against some sort of a range team or a kite team. Vindicator has 7 low slots. It can fit speed modules, as well as the Cyclone for boosting. I want to think that they probably have a shield resistance bonus on there, as well as the speed bonus for skirmish links. Just to get the speed and catch up to those targets. But I think they were a little bit surprised.
With the match wrapped up, that's going to be it. I'll tell you what. This was a big gamble. This could have gone a completely different way. It ends up being a shutout for Suddenly Spaceships with full 62.5%, 62.5 points after the win bonus. It's going to be very hard for Capital Punishment Dot to make it into the group stages next weekend, but that was a wonderful match, and we will see you guys for the next one in just a little bit.
Yep, next match for you guys is Black Legion versus Mildly Intoxicated. Should be a good match.